Hi, my name is Mina Groche, and today we are going to be talking about is standing healthier than sitting? So the first factor I'll be talking about is the truth behind standing desks. So this article published by Robert H. Sherling from Harvard Health Publishing discusses the health benefits of standing versus sitting. Also, the article describes how standing desks allow people to do more work rather than standing and sitting down in a chair. Furthermore, the article discusses findings of a journal that fits nearly 74 healthy people with masks that measured their oxygen consumption as a comparison to how many calories an individual had burned while doing computer work, watching TV, or walking on a treadmill. Subjects that were sitting burned 88 calories per hour, and drastically walking individuals burned 210 calories per hour. Sitting for long hours are linked with a higher risk of obesity, cancer, and cardiovascular disease. Standing promotes calorie breakdown, decreased blood sugar, lower risk of cancer, and less back pain. What is better, standing or sitting while working? The article published by medicinenet.com compares the benefits of standing and sitting during a workday. Importantly, it discusses the different types of workstations, such as traditional, standing, and sit-stand workstations. Traditional workstations are regular desks or tables that are upgraded to raise the height of an individual's computer. This includes a box, pillow, or something that will add extra height to your computer. Standing workstations are modified for comfort while standing and working. However, they are not adjustable, and you possibly want to consider a tall stool to take a break from standing. Sit-stand workstations are adjustable to either sit or stand and can also be raised and lowered with controls. Seated workers burn about 80 calories per hour, while standing workers about 88 calories per hour. Standing allows a person to stretch and move around. Standing increases muscle activity, back pain prevention, and shoulder pain. Blood pressure and blood flow variation. An original research article that is referenced predicts the dynamic changes in arterial blood pressure and middle cerebral artery blood flow velocity during sitting and then standing. During the project, they used a cardiovascular model that uses 11 compartments to describe blood pressure, blood flow, compliance, and the resistance in the heart and systematic circulation. Also, a submodel is used to describe the effects of gravity on venous blood pooling during postural changes. The two types of control mechanisms that are used are autonomic regulation that is mediated by sympathetic and parasympathetic responses, which affects heart rate, cardiac contractility, resistance, and compliance. The second mechanism used in the autoregulation mediated by responses to local changes in the myogenic tone, metabolic demand, and the CO2 concentration, which affects the cerebrovascular resistance. Lastly, the researchers formulate an inverse least squares problem to estimate the parameters and demonstrate that the model is in agreement with the physiological data from a young subject during postural change from sitting to standing. It was positive that 11 compartment model is a predictor of cerebral blood flow velocity and blood pressure. The model was a contestant against the data set and showed that the model was able to reproduce the dynamics of blood flow velocity and blood pressure needed to compensate hypotension that is observed during postural changes. This research article relates to my topic because it is in relation to how postural changes can affect our health, as well as our blood pressure and blood flow. So my 5 open-ended short answer questions are: do you sit or stand more often during your daily activities? Should more workforces start adjusting to standing desks? Is standing better than sitting, or is sitting better than standing? What are your thoughts? How does blood pressure and blood flow affected by sitting or standing? Name a few risks to standing and sitting and how they are caused. Thank you for listening, and good luck on the open-ended questions.